Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and greetings everyone. The videos before have shown how important it is for us to help one another, especially in dire situations where people need our assistance. Have you ever wondered when you see people helping each other whether volunteers are protected by the law? This paper uncovers the issue of the legal framework on volunteerism. The importance of volunteerism is undeniable. In this paper, we're going to discover another aspect of volunteerism, namely on the legal perspective. This is a paper titled A Critical Analysis of the Legal Framework on Volunteerism in Malaysia, a comparative study with the United Kingdom and Australia. This paper is actually a part of our research, a research project funded by the Ministry of Education under the FRGS grant. The members of the research projects are myself, Mardia Sahri, Dr. Muhammad Munawar Muhammad Hatta from the Department of Emergency Medicine, Faculty of Medicine, Hospital Chancellor Tuanku Muhriz, University Kebangsaan Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, and also other colleagues from Academy of Contemporary Islamic Studies, University Technology Mara, Malaysia, which are Professor Madia Rafiqah Saidun, Siti Fatahiyah Mahmud, Dr. Fadila Abdul Rahman, and also Dr. Hajar Opil. Volunteerism is the lifeblood of compassionate societies, fostering a sense of unity and shared responsibility. Volunteers contribute time, skills, and passion to address societal needs, from supporting vulnerable populations to environmental conservation. In this paper, we seek to examine the adequacy of legal protection for volunteers in Malaysia. It explores first the negative implications of ambiguity in law of volunteers. Secondly, it looks at the adequacy of the current Malaysian law on volunteerism. And thirdly, it analyzes the legal position in the UK and Australia. So through this paper, we are emphasizing the importance of having a legal framework in Malaysia. In 2011, at least 18 people merely passed by a seriously injured 2-year-old girl who was involved in a motor accident in China. Nothing was done to help her until she succumbed to her injuries and died. This was known as the UU incident, which caused an uproar in the local and global society when it went viral on the internet. Has the society lost the sense of humanity? Why did none of these people render medical aid to help the child? Further analysis attributed the reluctance to help to the history of major lawsuits won in the country against volunteers. The rescuers were held responsible for causing injury to the people they aided. So this made people hesitant to help. The position of law with regards to volunteer is that there is no responsibility to help others. And once you help others, you have already created a legal relationship in which you would be responsible if anything bad happened to the victim you have rescued. So this is an unfortunate paradox of a volunteer, where you have to volunteer at your own risk, there's no legal protection, and there's exposure to legal liability. In Malaysia, although we have 3 acts related to volunteerism, which are Neighbourhood Watch Act 2012, Malaysian Red Cross Society Incorporation Act 1965, and Malaysian Volunteer Corps Act 2012, these acts do not provide a comprehensive guideline for a volunteer, namely in terms of the legal definition of a volunteer and the protection provided for them. Let's look at other countries. In Australia, there are various Volunteer Protection Act enacted in their state legislations, whereas in United Kingdom, according to the case law, such as Tobin and Wise, it is stated that there is no legal obligation to help others, and there is a legal responsibility attached once you volunteer to help them. However, the volunteers are protected under the Social Action, Responsibility and Heroism Act. have a look at our paper to find out more on the legal position of volunteers in Malaysia, United Kingdom, and Australia. We recommend that in Malaysia, we should develop a legal framework for volunteers. It is important as it clarifies the rights and responsibilities of the volunteer. This will encourage more volunteers, particularly medical volunteers, to come forward and remove any hesitancy for them to volunteer.